Bright Town never slept. Even when the sun went down, lights stayed awake. Music poured from bars. Cars moved like ants. Laughter mixed with crime, and secrets walked freely in the dark. In a small room behind an old tailoring shop lived Sola, a 23-year-old girl with big dreams and empty pockets. She came from a quiet village where life moved slowly. Her father died early. Her mother sold firewood. Sola came to town with hope in her bag and hunger in her stomach. At first, she tried honest work. She washed plates in a restaurant. She sold water on the road. But money in town was like a bird, hard to catch and quick to fly. Every night, she watched girls step into shiny cars. Their phones were new. Their hair was always neat. They laughed loudly and wore clothes that shone like stars. People called them hookup girls, but they called themselves smart girls. One night, Sola's friend, Tenny, came to her room. "Why are you suffering like this?" Tenny asked, fixing her long lashes in the mirror. "One night can change your whole life." Sola shook her head. "I don't want trouble." Tenny laughed. "Trouble is being broke." That night, hunger spoke louder than fear. Sola followed Tenny to a hotel near the market. The lights were yellow. The walls were old. Men waited like hunters. Sola's heart beat fast. She did not understand everything, but she understood money. When it was over, her hands shook as she counted the notes. It was more than she made in 1 month. She cried quietly, not from pain, but from confusion. The next morning, she bought food, new shoes, and sent money home. Her mother called and prayed for her. Sola smiled, but inside her, something felt broken. Soon, she met other girls. Reliat, 24, who wanted to open a salon. Ifyonanya, 26, who dreamed of going abroad. Zainab, 22, who wanted to build a house for her mother. They all walked the same road at night and told different lies in the morning. They said, "I work in an office. I sell clothes. I do online business." But the night knew their truth. One evening, a man in a black car picked Sola. He did not talk much. His eyes were cold. He paid double. After that night, he kept calling. "You belong to me," he said. Sola laughed it off, but fear followed her home. From that day, she noticed strange things. Men fighting over girls. Girls crying in hidden rooms. Girls who came but never returned. Bright Town was smiling, but its teeth were sharp. Sola started dreaming bad dreams, blood on money, voices calling her name, shadows pulling her back. Still, she kept going. Because fast money is sweet. And sweet things hide poison. By day, they were strangers. By night, they were sisters. They met behind a nightclub called Golden Wave. There, they fixed their hair, shared perfume, and told lies to hide fear. Reliat was the leader. She talked big and laughed loud. "This life is hard," she said. "But we are harder." Zainab always prayed before work. She whispered God's name before entering any car. Ifyonanya never prayed. She only counted money. Sola watched and learned. She learned how to smile when scared. How to talk sweet when angry. How to forget when remembering hurt too much. But secrets lived among them. One night, a new girl joined them. Her name was Busy. She was only 22 but looked younger. She said she lost her job. Her eyes carried too much sadness. They welcomed her. 2 days later, Busy disappeared. Her phone went off. Her room was empty. Reliat said, maybe she traveled. But nobody travels without clothes. 1 week later, they heard a rumors. A girl's body was found near the river. They never confirmed if it was Busy. Fear walked closer. Another girl, Kemi, came back one night with blood on her dress. He beat me, she cried. He said I stole his money. They cleaned her and told her to forget. Because remembering was dangerous. Sola started seeing things differently. The money was still plenty. But peace was gone. She noticed men who never showed faces. Men who paid too much. Men who asked strange questions. One asked Sola, how much for 1 week? She ran. Another said, I can make you rich forever. She blocked him. But danger does not like rejection. One night, Black Carman returned. You didn't answer my calls, he said. I'm tired, Sola replied. He smiled, but his eyes were dark. You can't be tired of what feeds you. That night, he forced her to follow him. She cried. He laughed. After that, Sola changed. She stopped laughing with the girls. She stopped dreaming big dreams. She started hiding money in different places, like someone planning to run. But where could she run to? Her village would ask questions. Her mother would ask for answers. God would ask for her soul. One night, Zainab did not show up. They called her phone, no answer. 2 days later, her mother came to Bright Town crying. My daughter is missing. They looked at each other in silence. The road of fast money was now eating its children. And Sola knew. If she did not leave, she would disappear too. Rain fell the night Zainab was found. Her body lay in an empty building near the highway. Her face was swollen. Her hands were tied. The news spread like fire. Girls stopped laughing. Men stopped coming. Police started asking questions. Reliat cried. Ifyonanya went silent. Sola could not sleep. They all remembered Zainab's prayers. God, forgive me, Zainab used to whisper. Now she was gone. Police called them for questioning. Some told lies. Some told half-truths. Some said nothing. One officer looked at Sola and said, this town is not kind to girls who sell their body. Sola felt shame burn her skin. That night, Sola decided to leave. She packed her clothes, her money, and her fear. But Black Carman was waiting. You can't go, he said. You know too much. He showed her pictures, girls she knew, men she feared, places she had been. You speak, you die. Sola's heart stopped. She realized something terrible. Some girls were not just selling their body. They were being sold. Some men were not just clients. They were hunters. She ran to Reliat. Reliat shook. I tried to stop, Reliat cried. They threatened me too. Ifyonanya laughed bitterly. We wanted fast money. We found fast death. They decided to run together. That night, they moved quietly. But danger moves faster. On the road, their car was blocked. Men came out with guns. Reliat screamed. Ifyonanya tried to run. She was shot. Sola fell and rolled into the bush. She did not stop running until morning. She reached a church. She collapsed. When she woke up, her life had changed. Police later arrested some men. But many escaped. Reliat was missing. Fictional was dead. Sola went back to her village with scars, fear, and little money. People asked, "What happened to you?" She said, "Bright Town ate my dreams." She started speaking to young girls. "Fast money is slow death," she told them. Some listened. Some laughed. But Sola knew. Every girl who chooses that road must one day pay its price. When Sola returned to her village, people looked at her like she was a ghost. She was thin. Her eyes were tired. Her smile was gone. Her mother held her and cried. "Town has eaten you," she said. Sola stayed indoors for many days. Nightmares followed her. She saw Zainab's face. She heard Ifyonanya screaming. She felt Black Car Man's hand on her arm. One evening, a girl came to her house. Her name was Amoka. She was 21 and wanted to go to Bright Town. "I heard you live there," Amoka said. "Tell me how to survive." Sola looked at her and cried. "There is nothing to survive there," Sola said. "Only things to escape from." She told Amoka everything, the money, the men, the deaths. Amoka shook. "But people say girls are rich there." Sola said softly, "Some are rich in money, but poor in life." Amoka went home confused. 2 weeks later, news came, Amoka had gone to Bright Town. Sola felt pain in her chest. She knew the road was still calling girls. So she made a decision. She would return not to sell her body, but to expose the truth. Bright Town welcomed Sola with noise and lies. Music still played. Cars still shone. Girls still waited at night. But now, Sola saw everything clearly. She found old girls who survived, broken girls, sick girls, scared girls. One told her, "Some men take girls and sell them to rich people in other countries." Another said, "Some girls are used for rituals." Sola felt sick. She started writing names, places, faces. She met a journalist named Connor who was tired of hiding truth. They worked secretly. But danger was watching. One night, Sola saw Black Car Man again. He smiled slowly. "You didn't die. That's a problem." She knew time was short. Sola met girls who wanted to leave but couldn't. One girl, Halima, said, "They keep my ID. They beat me if I refuse clients." Another, Joy, said, "They told my family lies. If I go back, I will be killed." Sola recorded their stories. One night, Halima disappeared. The next day, Joy was beaten badly. Fear grew. Connor told Sola, "We must publish now." But before they could, Connor was attacked. His office was burned. He survived, but his fear was strong. "They are powerful," he said. "They have police, politicians, rich men." Sola said, "Then God must be richer." Sola sent the information to many radio stations, bloggers, and churches. The story exploded. People talked. Mothers cried. Men denied. Police started acting. Some bad men were arrested. But Black Car Man escaped. One night, he called Sola. "You destroyed my business," he said. "Now I will destroy your life." Sola moved from house to house. She was scared, but she did not stop speaking. She went to schools, churches, markets. "Fast money is slow death," she shouted. Some girls left the streets. Some men stopped coming. The night was losing power. One rainy night, Sola was attacked. She was stabbed. People found her bleeding. She almost died. In the hospital, she whispered, "Don't let my voice die." The news made people angry. Crowds marched. They banned bad hotels. They chased known traffickers. Police arrested more people. Black Car Man was caught trying to run away. When Sola woke, she cried. Not from pain. From hope. Court cases began. Girls spoke. Some cried. Some fainted. Some shouted. Black car man was sentenced. Many others were jailed. Hotels were closed. Police officers who helped the crime were punished. Bright Town changed. Night became quieter. Girls found new work, tailoring, hairdressing, cooking, teaching. Some girls were too broken to start again. Sola helped them. She opened a small center called New Dawn. There, girls learned skills and healed. Sola still carried scars. But now, they were not useless. They were warning signs. Years later, Bright Town was not perfect, but it was better. Sola stood before young girls and said, I sold my body and almost lost my life. But God gave me another chance. She showed them her scars. This is what fast money writes on your body. Many cried. Some changed their minds. Some still went. But now, the truth followed them. Sola visited her village often. Her mother smiled again. Amoka, who once left, returned alive, but broken. Sola held her. We can still rebuild, she said. They rebuilt together. And the town learned a hard lesson. Money that comes too fast often comes with death in its pocket. But truth, though slow, always wins in the end.